Hey everybody, Dr. Mark Lantz here. Welcome to this week's edition of Motivational Monday, where we come together every week to chase the life that we were created to live. So, here's what I want you to focus on this week. Just because you have failed does not make you a failure. You know, the reality is all of us are going to fail at some point in our lives. The question is not whether or not you're going to fall down in life. The question is, how long are you going to stay there when you do? For whatever reason, we get this idea that those who succeed, we think that they're those who have never tasted the bitter flavor of failure. We think every decision that they've ever made has been successful and everything that they've ever attempted has come out on top. Their entire life has been one wildly successful encounter after another. But the reality is people who have greatly succeeded in life have also been those who have failed often and failed big. Just because you see their name at the top doesn't mean that they've never spent any time at the bottom. Just because you see projects they undertake have success doesn't mean that there's never been a project that has flopped from its inception. You see, failure is a major rung on the ladder of success. In fact, without it, you're never going to be able to climb to the top. So what makes the difference between those who fail and those who end up being a failure? Here's a couple of things that I believe you can do to make sure you don't stay down when you fall down. First of all, learn to reject rejection. You've got to learn not to internalize failure when it happens. You can't blame yourself and begin to think that you're worthless or maybe you're talentless or unlovable. When that level of thinking takes over your mind, you begin to reject yourself, and those who reject themselves rarely achieve anything of significance. So pick yourself up. Tell yourself, hey, I missed that one, or maybe I just simply made a mistake. It's time to get up and try again. Don't ever let rejection become part of your thinking. Secondly, you've got to see failure as temporary. Failures get stuck in the hole of their mistakes and think that they're never going to get out of that hole. But achievers see failure as a temporary setback, a setback that they're going to come out of stronger and better than they ever were before. Take the example of the U.S. President Harry Truman. 1922, he's 38 years old, he's in debt, he's out of work, but by 1945, he's the most powerful leader in the free world, sitting in the highest office of the United States of America. You see, friend, your failure is not a permanent stamp on your life. It's a temporary setback, putting you in the position of your greatest comeback. And lastly, start focusing on what you're doing right rather than simply looking at what you're doing wrong. Winners have this incredible ability to focus more on what they can do than the things that they can't do. Don't ever allow failure to get your eyes off of your strengths and what you have the ability to do. Focus on those strengths. Make them better. When you focus on what you can do, you gain strength you need to get up and keep trying. So, here's my encouragement to you today. Don't let the recent mistakes of your life define you as a failure. Get up, realize tomorrow's another day. You've got the power to strengthen and to get back up and turn your greatest setback into your greatest comeback. Let's get up together. Let's never call ourselves a failure. And I want you to have the greatest week of your life. So hey, I want you to do something for me today. Make sure you like the video, share it with your friends, because we are on a journey together to create this community of men and women who join together every single week and chase the life we were created to live.
Wow.